Alright, what's up, YouTube? You can't see me because it's dark outside, and it must have been steaming hot today because it's really humid now and I can't breathe. um, I'm going through this immense change in my life. I mean, it's like a catharsis. Um, I don't even know if I'm using the right words anymore. I used to be really good with words, but it's like now, because I've been so quiet for the past few years, damn near mute. In the societies that I live in and kind of communicate in, don't really use those types of words. I don't even know what side is up, and I hate using the wrong word. But what I'm going to say is this. I mean, I'm going through a big change. I mean, like a major change right now. As y'all know, I gained like 50 pounds over the past year. In addition to that, I lost my mother, not in the physical sense, but in the sense that she's no longer attached to me in any way. And, I'm in the most beautiful place in the world that I could ever imagine. As far as, geographical location, as far as the place that God has created, the earth, the geographical location. In addition to that, there is a lot of opportunity because I mean, it's a nice place to live, but there's something different that's going on inside of me. I'm changing. I mean, really changing. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I've been in South Florida for 10 years, and that's a scary thing because over the past 10 years, you don't realize how much the system takes up of your life because man, I haven't accomplished anything. 10 years when I came here, I came, for a new beginning, everything. I had gotten in really good shape when I got here. It's just so ironic, as you know, but I believe that everything happens the way that it happens for a reason. And I came here for fun, to network and to do all of that. And the bad thing about it is I'm a perfectionist, so even a year and a half in, I was still kind of finding my way. And then the next 10 years of my life, pretty much, 2007 is 2014, have been taken away from me, And it's like I don't have not one single friend to show for it. But the things, I'm going to try to think positive about it. The things that I do have to show for it is that, I've seen the other side of life. I see that everything that's propagated to be true is not true, And, with this year, again, just a catharsis of different things that happen. I realized with the job thing how retarded all of that is, because you can get hired for a job and you could be hired basically just to do the dirty work, and because you're so gung-ho about the job, you don't even realize that's what it was, And a lot of things are hard for me to say. It's hard to talk about because it hurts, And then after, then you see the way it's culminating, that it's not really about that job or about you. It's about, whatever the Creator has planned on a larger scheme of things. And then once you realize that and you start operating within that, you're like, okay, I can move forward. But then you move forward to the next step, and the next step is the exact same thing where, it fell in perfectly in the timeline of what was supposed to happen next. But it's all devastating things, like then the next portion of it was, okay, here I am, with family that I haven't seen in forever, and I get a lackluster reception. So it's just like, I'm like, oh gosh, that was devastating in itself too. But again, that devastation was for a reason. It was so that I could separate myself and I wouldn't have that in the back of my head. That was another fairy tale that was alleviated, It doesn't matter if your blood connected or not, When it's over, it's over. They're no longer attached to you. They don't know you anymore, So, yeah, so that's pretty sad. And then being so heavy. And then for the past couple weeks, I've been trying to shave or whatever like that. But, as lazy as I am, I'm repeatedly using the same razor, which cannot be good because it's probably dull as shit. So, and I did shave today. But, yeah, so it's a catharsis of things going on. And then, you know, it's so ironic, so much irony. Like when I was there, I got a job offer, and I got an offer for an apartment, and I had the money to do whatever it was I needed to do and be stable and could be good. But it was freezing cold down there. Not only in the climate was it freezing cold, it was freezing cold in the reception that I did not get from my family. So it hurts, just like if you have a lover or something, and you know that person's right there and they don't care about you, you know, it's even colder, you know. So it's just like, man, you know, let me go on back home. At least here I know that nobody cares about me, and I don't expect anybody to care about me. So it's all good, you know. It's really hot out here. Like my hair is, I can feel it curling. I missed the front of my hair where it was there, so at least if it did curl, it's kind of sexy when it curls. But the thing about it is that my hair is, like I said, all damaged and shit in the front. But I have no fault of my own, and I've been taken advantage of and abused so many times in the world that same exact way. Damages that are permanent, and you know that I can't just overlook. So that's the next step in that. And so I came back here, and it's kind of liberating that you don't have anyone to report to or whatever. And I gotta tell you, I've been kind of going buck wild in my own way, in that I don't care anymore what I post on the internet, because it doesn't matter, because I know my intentions about it, and I already see how, you know, people and perceptions work. So it's like now I can say, well, this is who I am and this is what I'm putting out, and it doesn't matter what you perceive, you know what I'm saying, because I don't have anybody really to impress about me. I know what I put out there and I know what it's for. You need to change your thinking, you know. But we all fall subject a little bit to you know, just social molding. And because even though I did that today when I was kind of browsing at other websites that were sites for illicit activity or whatever like that, I saw another website, and I said, whoa, I can sign up and be a member of this website like the one that I'm on. And it scared me a little bit, because I was like, yo, even though I'm not doing anything like that, you know, I just happen to be a naturalist and don't like clothes, that these people actually are. And it is, regardless of what I do on it, still considered an adult website. But I've gotten a lot of compliments already, you know, for introducing something a little bit different, and people are listening, because they'll repeat to me what I've actually said in a vlog. And so I think it's a healthy thing for me to post there for others as well as myself, because it's a break from whatever activity that you're doing that cannot be healthy for you. That self pleasuring thing, I don't think, you know, too much of anything is a bad thing. And I think that when you get so much of that, it is a bad thing. And I was on I Love charts earlier today, and I'm about to walk into a bunch of bugs. I see them at the light. But I was on I Love charts earlier today, and they had this chart about masturbation and how, you know, how it deteriorates you like a drug. And it really does, because when I looked at those pictures, they were showing, you know, middle school, high school, young adulthood, an old ass man. You look like a hobo the whole time through. And it's really, oh, it's so many bugs. I'm so tired of bugs, y'all. But I mean, it's so true, because that's kind of what I look like, a big old pervy perv, you know. But you know, there's another side to me that's really just a great person. But the thing is, I think what that comes from, that, you know, that needs to self-pleasure or whatever. And I already know for a fact, because I've been downtown where there's like a lot of homeless people, and with all the homeless people, sometimes they'll walk past and you'll catch the scent. You know, you can smell that that's what they've been doing, and because they're homeless, they can't take care of that. But that's their way of curbing their loneliness. They're good people, you know. But you really can't do that if you don't have access to a shower, because that's a very distinct smell, you know. So I don't know, you know. So being a female, it's kind of odd for me to be in that position, you know, where I would even be, you know, that lonely, where that's something I participate in, you know. And I think I was trying to catch up, because all of those years when I was court ordered to the shelters or whatever, I couldn't do that, you know. And so that was part of a freedom for me, you know. But the thing is that I think I try to use it to get rid of all of the sad feelings that I had, or all the feelings of just being lost, you know. So I have to take a different step. That's why I think this really is a cathartic moment for me. Like I said, I came back here the place is just loaded with rats in my refrigerator, in the closet, in the dresser, I mean in the cupboard, under the bed, I mean just everywhere, you know. So, and actually today I happened to find one in the bed with me. So yeah. Why am I not seeing anything? I don't see anything. It's like pitch black.